Hi, and welcome back to One Woman Circus. My name is Christina, and today, slight update of things, and I have sort of a mini yarn haul. I wasn't at first this month, we're in November right now, I wasn't going to be doing anything except for one show, which was the holiday show at the expo place that I did, the Women's Expo last month, but I ended up signing up for 2 other shows. They weren't big or anything. I had one this last weekend and it was super small. Like, I live in a very small town, and so I knew it was going to be really slow and stuff. It was an all-day event. Sorry, I'm in my workout gear. I worked out today, surprisingly. We all know how that goes. But yeah, it was at our Eagles here in my town, and it was the 11th, so Veterans Day, and like I said, I live in a super small town, so I mean, and it was super last minute too, because I had originally asked if I could sign up for it about a week ago, or a week before it happened, and they said they were full, so I was not expecting to go. And then the night before, so this event was on a Saturday, and then the night before on Friday, they had let me know, hey, somebody canceled if you want to come. And I was like, you know what, sure, why not? I'll just go ahead and do it. So I went ahead and did it. I sold almost $200 in items. That's not counting. Wait, was that counting? It might not have been counting. We'll say it's counting my booth fee. So actually we'll say $170 if we take out the booth fee, because it was $30. But I sold my manatee, one of my turtles that was $15. I also sold one of my mini pigs. I sold a keychain. Oh, I sold my mouse, that the larger mouse that I had made as a pattern test. I sold that one that was holding the strawberry. I sold that one. I was so surprised because it's been at quite a few shows now already, and it wasn't selling. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be stuck with this one for quite a while. But luckily I sold that. I'm trying to think what else. I sold a Pokeball. The Pokeball was my very first one I sold, actually. I sold a succulent, so I only have one succulent left. And I sold my cow. Like I said, every time I make a cow, first show it's taken to, it's gone. And it's the Rin Meow pattern for the cow. So yeah, and while I was at the show, I don't think I have them here with me, but I think they're still in my car. Since it was so slow, I took some yarn with me so I could work on things, so sort of prepping for the rest of my other little market things that I'm going to be having. There's a pattern of mini bears, and if you're using regular chunky yarn, they come out about this big, so they're about palm size, and they're called mini bears, and it's by I think I want to say the name is U Knits, but it's not Y-O-U, it's E-W-E. So I think a U, that's a sheep, right? Like a girl sheep. U Knits, and it's a free pattern on Instagram, and you can make like a white one that's like a polar bear, or you could make a black and white one that's a panda, or you can make a brown one that's like a brown bear. I personally like the panda and the brown bear, so I made 3 of each while I was there. So those are completely done. It's basically almost no sew, except for the ears are separate. You do have to make those and then sew them on, but they're super quick because it's so small, and they're super easy to make. Highly recommend that if you need like a smaller item for your markets. And then yesterday I prepped a couple of my pigs from my pig pattern in the regular larger size, and then I prepped 4 in the mini size. So I'll show you those real quick. Oh, I'm all shaky. Okay. So here's the regular size. And this is made with Parfait Chunky XL. My regular piggy. And then this is the mini. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I like those. They're super cute. But yeah, this is my pattern. You can find it on my Etsy if you ever want to purchase. Super quick make. I love how fast I can make them. So I made 2 of these and then 4 of the mini ones yesterday. So I have a few of those. Right now I'm working on a Mom Stitchetti. I think it's Mom Stitchetti. Her moose pattern. So I'm making that right now, and then I'm going to show you some yarn that I got. I think I showed you guys previously that I got one skein a while back of the fluffy furry yarn, and I ended up making a chicken out of it. It was brown. I was out of that, so I really liked how it came out. Hated the stitch counting because you basically can't do it. It's a guessing game, but I think as long as you're around the area of the counts, you'll be fine. So I'm gonna show you, I ordered some more of that yarn because I want to make a few more chickens in that brownish color, and I think it's called Gold Frost or Frost Gold, something like that. I'll let you know in just a second. And then I want to possibly make a cow with the other colors as well. So I'll show you right now. Can I just tell you, so I woke up one morning and I get into my office and my husband comes in, because I always wake up before everybody else. I start work at 5:30 in the morning. And so I'm in my office working, and like a couple hours later, my husband comes in when he's like done getting ready for work, and he's like, so I see you're gonna see Michael today. And I was like, who's Michael? And he's like, well, Michael's coming today. And I was like, who is Michael? And he's like, well, you're gonna see him today. And like just acting all stupid. Like, and here I'm thinking like, oh my God, he thinks I'm like cheating on him or something, right? This dumbass, I swear. And mind you, we play all the time. It's not like we've ever actually cheated on each other or anything, but just the way he was saying it, I was like, oh my God, he thinks I'm cheating on him. What's going on? So later that day, I didn't know this was coming. Later that day, my door gets knocked on. This is Michael. So he gets an email every day from our post office showing like what's coming in the mail. And I guess that morning when he was getting ready, he had seen the email that I was getting a Michael's order. So that's what it was. And I was like, who the F is Michael? I don't know who Michael is. I'm all like getting offended for him. Like, no, I don't want him to think that. It was just stupid. But anyways, I gave him a nice smack for that one. All right, so I got 2, oops, I'm touching the screen, sorry. Jostling you guys. All right, so I got a pink one, and this, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's like a baby pink. That lighting is kind of hard, a little harsh. Oh, that's a little bit better. So yeah, it's a baby pink. This is Loops and Threads. And this color is, oh, that's weird. That's the color? Let me check one thing, because that's odd. For, oh, no, that's not the color. Okay, that was just a number. So I was like, what is that? Oh, okay, so this is, oh, it's just pink. It's just called pink. All right, so I got 2 pinks. I got, oh, it's in my room. I got 2, this is white, and I think it's called white. Oh no, it's called ivory. This is ivory. So yeah, these are loops and thread, super bulky, number 6, and they suggest an 8mm crochet hook. I think I use a 6 with it when I make my chicken. So I think that's probably what I'll use too, possibly a 6.5 or a 7 when I make the cows. I don't know yet though. Yeah, so 2 of the white, 2 of the pink. I got 2 of this brownish. It looks more gold than it in there than it does like in real life, but yeah, this is Gold Frost. Got 2 of these, and then I also got 2 in, I think it's just black, but let me double check. Yeah, just black. So 2 in the black. So there are other yarns out there that look just like this, but I haven't found any that are this thick. So if you ever get this kind and undo it, you'll notice that there's 3 strands twisted together. The other ones that I've seen like at Hobby Lobby and stuff are maybe 2 strands, but more likely I think they're actually 1 of the 3 strands that make this up. So super thin. I would not be able to work with that unless I had it intertwined with another one going through it. So I liked that I could just use it just like this and not have to worry about that. But yeah, so my next bazaar is gonna be this weekend. It's gonna be another small one. It's just in the next town over, so it's super small. It's at the high school. I expect it to be sort of same thing as the Eagles was this last weekend, and then the weekend after that is, or the week after that is Thanksgiving, and then that Black Friday and Saturday is the big expo in the bigger city that I live by. So I will kind of give more of an update when that gets closer. Got a lot going on. That's why I didn't do a video the last 2 weeks, and I know it's terrible for my algorithm, and I'm sorry for being a little absent, but just doing all this crocheting, trying to keep up. I don't even have what I am wanting right now in terms of product stock. So I've been just beating cheeks, getting my fingers going, making stuff. I need to make triceratops. I didn't even take any triceratops to the Eagles, so I need to make at least a couple of those this week for the one this weekend. And regular work life that doesn't include this has been crazy. I am in the middle of trying to get another certification under my belt, so I have to start my schooling for that here in just pretty soon. It's the at your pace online type thing, and started working out again, so I'm doing that, and then 3 kids, and then chores, dinner, all the goods, laundry, you know how it is. But yeah, I will hop, I know this is a shorter one, but I will try to hop back on and do some more, possibly this weekend with my market. Maybe just give you an update of how this one went, even though I know it's going to be smaller. But you'll for sure get a longer, more comprised video for the one that's Black Friday and that Saturday, because that's going to be the big one. So you'll get more of a breakdown of inventory and all that stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's it. Excuse me, everybody. Be kind to each other and have a great week. Let me know if you have questions. If you're wanting any of the mini bears that I made, I did add those to my Etsy account, which will be linked below, my Etsy shop, which will be linked below. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys probably next week. Have a good day. Good week. Bye.